Yeah, it's like actually on par as far as level design goes with the original game.
Does it do the
There's some-
same thing? The thing I love about this game, though, is that it has the whole, like, lost my train of thought. It has the whole thing where it, like, tells you what to do without actually telling you what to do, you know? Like, you see stuff and you're like, you find Kraid, the place where you need high jump, right? And you go, oh shit, I can't reach that. Then you go down to Lower Norfair, or into Norfair. Can't go into any of the rooms, you go into the high jump room, you watch that Nova crawl through the tunnel and you go, oh, there's something there. So then you walk over there, you fall through, then you go, okay. Or, actually, even if you don't notice the Nova, you fall through and you're like, oh shit, I'm stuck. You know, or actually, no, because they don't respawn. Anyway, then you go through and you're like, high jump, cool. And then you jump over that thing, it basically tells you, that, look, you can jump higher. And you go, okay. Like, wait, I can jump higher. And you go back up to Kraid and you fight Kraid, you know? Or like Wave,
Yes.
you get Wave, and you exit Wave.
Is yeah. The reason why I like Z-Factor so much is it's like the only hack that actually does have really great level design.
Okay, then maybe I will try it out. Maybe.
Because all the other
It's
ones
really
are
big though, isn't it?
really
I heard
cool.
that it's really big.
It is really big. It's longer than the first game. It's really big, but it's
Doesn't
really
Leo-
well made.
Doesn't Leo run that? Isn't that the one he's trying to do RPO for?
Yeah, that's the one.
Did he ever finish that? Because I told him I would do it before him.
I don't know if he finished it.
Alright, well then I'll do it before
Probably
him.
not. His capture card broke or something, and his TV broke, or I don't know. And I like Super Zero Mission as well. It's not as good as Z-Factor, but it looks like a fun speed run because I like the mechanics in it. Because they don't do what Hyper Metroid does. And
Wait,
like what
Super
Rush
Zero
Metroid
Mission?
does. Yeah.
I don't like the hack at all. I mean, it was
At all.
enjoyable. I enjoyed it, kind of, as I went through. But there was just some stuff about it where it was just too... It was too, It did that thing that I was just explaining about Super Metroid. It did that to the extreme, where it didn't really tell you... Or it didn't do a nice job of, like, showing you the stuff. Like, it would show you the stuff and you'd be like, oh, I can't do that, obviously, I need power bombs or whatever. Then you get power bombs, you're like, okay, there were like 5 things, or 500 things, which actually you don't get power bombs in the hack, but there were like 500 things that I need power bombs for. I can't remember which one I need to do, you know? So then you end up, like, just going back through the game over and over again, trying to find what to do and where to go.
Yeah.
And the map doesn't
Honestly,
help much at all, because everything that's available on the map, like, everything is a secret, basically. All the stuff that you need to go to is hidden from the map. It does the thing Super Metro does, where it hides stuff, but that's just like miscellaneous missile and super upgrades. I don't want you to hide, like, what I need to actually do, you know? Actually, they hid Ridley,
Sure.
but that was clever.
Sure. I never finished Super Zero Mission. I just watched the theory test by Cygrade, and I thought it looked like a really fun, like, just the route itself looked really fun to just do.
Yeah.
As far as
Also, the hard
goes.
mode Mother Brain is absurd. After you beat Mother Brain, there's that escape. It's, like, almost impossible. Like, I couldn't beat it. And I did it for a while. I had whole streams of me just doing that.
I didn't even bother with hard mode. I don't think I will. It doesn't interest me, to be honest.
And, like, at that point I was really tired with the hack. Like, if they didn't do bullshit like that, like, all through the hack, then I wouldn't really have been tired of it. I would have gotten there and been like, okay, I can do this one thing. You know, but, like, the whole hack was basically me doing bullshit.
Did you only do hard mode, or did you do normal mode first?
Hard mode. Yeah, I'm sure normal mode is actually really fun. But, like, I guess I haven't said this to you, but hacks where it's just like you just know what to do, you know, I don't enjoy them. Like, I tend to be really good at just figuring stuff out. Like, that's why the puzzles aren't really too difficult for me. I kind of just look at them and go, oh, I do that, you know? And so, hacks, that's why all hacks are boring to me. That's why I enjoyed Kaizo, because it was, like, challenging. You go into the room, you know exactly what to do, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, I guess my advice is do Z-Factor and do Snow Globe, and if you hate those, then you can tell me to fuck off.
Yeah, you kept telling me about Snow Globe, and then, like, Edu sent me a video of Snow Globe because he wanted me to listen to the music. And I was like, okay. I had no idea what Snow Globe was about. I thought it might be kind of cool, like a snowy Super Metroid adventure. And then I opened
No,
the
it's
video and I
Christmas.
was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I love the Etikun at the end.
Yeah. It's a really short hack, and like how to get some of the hats is kind of clever to figure out. I like it because it's so short. Like it didn't overstay its welcome at all.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't watch the whole video, so I didn't spoil anything.
Sure.
I skipped
yeah.
around. All I did was hear the song, laugh, and I skipped to the ending because I wanted to see how it ended.
Yeah.
It would have been really cool if instead of the Etikun coming up, it just threw Mother Brain on you.
Well, the story is that the Etikun is an elf,
Yeah, yeah.
like a mischievous elf. Also, when you do play it, don't touch it because it's an insta kill. And it
Yeah,
might
I know about
annoy
that
you.
too.
Okay. When I first played it, I ran into that room full speed and I died. I didn't even see the elf. I had no idea what happened.
Yeah, I guess his hitbox is there before he actually comes up. By the way, I'm doing 3% right now.
Oh, are you? Jump on.
So far, I've failed one attempted door skip. Got pause frame first try and then fucked up the shot. As per usual. Yeah, I don't really find this to be too tedious. Like, it's only tedious for me for some reason at the X-ray one, because for some reason the X-ray one always takes me a million years. But now that I can skip that one, I can skip the third door skip, because I made that method, then this is going to be really fun. I'm going to finish, because I also figured out how to make my, make the X-ray work. It wasn't working for me. I figured out a good BPM for it.
Really? Okay, cool. I'm honestly a lot more interested in 12% than 3, just because
You only
there's like
door
a
skip once.
well that and like if you think about low percent and what it means for like challenge as far as boss fights go, you got ice and speed, which are gravity suit. So you mean you have max amount of armor, but then you have ice beam and then only charge. So
Yeah,
it's like
see, I don't
slightly
see
harder.
boss fights that way like you do, or like low percent. I don't see it as boss fights. Like that's what you were mentioning during the underflow discussion. I just don't really feel like underflow takes that much away from low percent, to be honest.
I mean I don't really. My opinion on that is just make it a different category, and
Well, that's what they
call
do.
it
They
a day.
say they distinguish on task videos. That's the way they get it around. They don't just use one general term of major glitch. They say no underflow, no G node, no this, no that. You know.
Yeah, because I think it's really cool. It's a really cool run. I just think it should be a different category.
To be honest, it's not that cool. It's just early Dragon, and then or Dragon before Ridley. It only really is neat. It trivializes Ridley and Mother Brain. Because Craig
But that's
would
the
obviously
biggest
do
part
quickly.
about low percent, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you
of
think about
course.
low percent ice, what's going to be hard for a new player trying to do that? It's going to be those 2 fights.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be done any X-Ice run that I've done, almost, if I didn't have to fight Ridley or Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Because all of my runs would be the end at Ridley or Mother Brain, or like I didn't have enough time or something. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this before, but this run, like, as long as I have enough time to do a run of 3%, I'm gonna finish, no matter what. Like, I'm not gonna fuck up the X-ray, and I'm not gonna, you know, take a million years to do door skip the third time. For some reason, the third one's the only one that gets me. Like, the first 2 I usually have within the first hour, and the next one takes me like an hour and a half to do for some reason. And then I fuck it up like 4 times because I keep messing up the X-ray part. So now that I have that food. And I went through once on emulator, and I did basically the whole thing first try. Or, I'm sorry, I did a game saver run today. Just save stating at the door skip and stuff. And I did all of the out of bounds and stuff first try and everything. I've got really good methods for my out of bounds.
I needed to do that. Just sit down and practice with Game Saver for a while.
Yeah. I mean, once you get past the idea, like, once you just buckle down and, like, tell yourself, alright, I'm just gonna keep doing door skip until I get it, then the run is actually really fun. You just kind of zone out while you're doing door skip, and then you just, you know, the other stuff is fun. Or at least I think it's fun.
I do like out of band travel quite a bit.
I feel like for my, tutorial that I do, I might actually change the room so that that transition isn't there. That way I can just say, okay, then you do door skip, and then I just drop down, you know. All I gotta do is open Smile and delete those 2 transition blocks, you know. Because it has a different room state now than it would when you're coming down. So those blocks wouldn't, like, I wouldn't need them.
Why don't you just, for your tutorial, make the video beforehand and do post commentary for it?
Yeah, I thought about
Like,
that,
instead of
but
doing it live.
I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, something about it. I start like mumbling on and on about stupid stuff, and then I end up like messing up the syncing of me talking about the stuff. You know, I like just talking about it at the moment. Plus, sometimes things just pop into my head. Yeah, I mean they're definitely not as good in the moment, but I feel like there's more of the it gives you a better idea sometimes. Like if I fuck up or something, then I go, oh, okay, right there I messed up, right? So then you can do this, you know. Whereas
sure,
if I just make a video of me doing it, then
makes sense.
I also thought about just commentating over FTPs, because in his he got door skip first try each time.
You mean his actual run or his hitbox?
His yeah, the hitbox one.
That's a good idea.
But then I figured, well, it would be hard to kind of like try the spots again. Like I can't like point at the screen or something, you know.
Well, you're gonna do it on emulator, right? Your tutorial, anyway.
Yeah.
Just for Hitbox Viewer.
Yeah.
Well, just do it with frame advance, the door skip.
Well, no, just if I just delete those transitions, boom, there we go. You know, and then I can just explain it beforehand.
But will that mess up anything with Out of Bound, like in general? Just having those things gone, will that mess up later stuff?
I don't think so, because that stuff is already like predetermined. Because all the stuff that's in Out of Bounds, isn't that just random like memory stuff, right?
I don't understand how it works. But I know Out of Bounds is different if you change stuff, so like it is in the like all ROM hacks have different Out of Bounds, obviously. But I don't really know everything about or anything.
You almost fucked up one of my audio cues a little bit ago.
You can tell me to shut up when you want to listen. I don't care.
Yeah, it was kind of in the moment though. Like I was kind of like, okay, I got this, and then it was basically happening right away. Yeah, I mean my out of bounds right now, they're all really normalized, so I don't think I'll have any issues. Like I said, if I just all I need to do is get door skip twice, and then the whole run is beaten basically.
Oh, that's right. You said you normalized that other weird thing.
The X-ray part, yeah. Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be convenient to learn.
Alright, be quiet for a minute. Wait, never mind. Where the fuck am I? Wait, I'm gonna guess that I am... Either I did a stationary spin jump. I think I did a stationary. Well, now I don't know where I am. Hold on a minute. What the fuck happened? Oh, I did do a stationary. Okay, good. I was really scared for a minute. Wait, no, I didn't. Dude, I don't know where I am. Any suggestions? Just give me a random thing to do and I'll do it.
Where are you? What did you do when you fell down?
Okay, well wait, I have two options of where I could be. Is this a wall? No, it's not.
You probably should just... what, run left and fall down and then morph and right? Is that where you are? That's where I'd guess where you are, but... Or...
Okay, this is a wall.
Where's the
There
wall?
we go. I know where I am. Okay, it's okay.
You have to climb over that little, like, peak?
I know where I
Where
am
you are?
now. Okay. Hold on one second. I need to use an audio cue. Alright, cool. We're okay. Oh, I forgot to
what I
step
was-
to the right. That's why. So I aligned with the left side of that block and I fell straight down. That's what happened.
Was I right, though? You were at the part where you had to go left and then morph to the right under?
Yes, I was there, but I was already at the drop down, so I didn't need to go to the left.
Oh, okay, I understand. It's such a weird thing trying to explain to someone where you think they are out of bounds.
Yeah.
Because you're describing places that
Wait, hold on a second.
you can't see.
Alright, sorry. There's a thing. The normalized powerbomb acquisition method. I'll still be ahead of my last run, though, that made it to powerbomb, because my last one was 19 minutes. This is going to be way above that, if I did this right. I think I did. Yep, there we go. Almost just died. I need to be more careful in this room, but I like to go fast. Alright, 1655 power bombs, that's good.
I used to get so nervous watching Snick when he'd do this, and he wouldn't save before X-ray, obviously.
He wouldn't save
So, like,
before
after
X-ray.
Well, like, yeah, he'd do the 2 door skips to get power bombs and then to head towards X-ray. And you're gonna save because why wouldn't you? But he was going for like super.
You have to
fast
save though
times.
to do door skip.
No. I mean,
Oh, you mean before X-ray. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. So I'd be like,
Oh wow, is the world record really that, like, optimized? I thought it was very unoptimized.
It's a really good run, but I haven't watched. Snake doesn't have the world record anymore. FTP beat it.
Yeah, I mean, he used very suboptimal strats, like, we have new strats now, you know? Like, even the way he does the X-ray to do all the flag resets and stuff, that's a suboptimal method. Like, he moves around and stuff.
Are you talking about FTP?
No, Snake. I don't know what
Okay.
FTP's actual thing was. Actually, I watched his Hitbox 1, which is his Hitbox 1 is basically the same as mine, except he does the 3rd door skip.
It's kind
He
of
also does-
impressive that FTP just basically reverse engineered Snake's run.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard if you really think about it, but it would still be pretty damn difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it's still got to be kind of annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess it's more impressive that Snake did it in the first place, but
Well, Snick, he kind of knew all the stuff.
yeah, but nice power squats, dude.
So basically, once I get this door skip runs over, like, I've finished. So this should be a sub-hour run. All the ones that weren't sub-hour, or weren't going to be sub-hour, was because the one after getting X-ray, the door skip, it took me forever for some reason. Only that one. The rest were easy for me.
Nice.
I mean, my goal is just to beat Snick's, his multi-save file method.
Try to beat his 44-minute time.
What's the 44-minute one? Oh, the one before his most recent
Yeah, it
one?
was like his first run with Shuffler or something.
Okay.
It'll be cool that there'll like finally be more than one person on the leaderboard though for low percent.
Yeah, I mean, we should add FTP, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
That would be a good idea. You said we added Hoda Ruby's times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Although it's funny, the game times for this category are basically going to all be the same because it's all saving and loading, you know? So as long as you don't fuck around too much when you're not, like... I mean, I guess if you attempt door skip and you keep missing the pause frame over and over again, then it's going to, you know, increase your game time. I think just with the new strats and stuff, it'd be pretty easy to to beat Snick's game time in his world record, or in his old world record. Alright, so I can use my metronome before I do this thing, but I can't have it activated while I'm doing the X-ray part. Or else technically it would be tool assisted.
Oh, you can use the metronome, it's fine.
No, technically it's tool assisted then. I'll just turn it on
That's
before
not
I
really
do
what
it.
that means.
Well, it's a tool and I'm using it. All I gotta do is turn it on and then listen to it. And then...
I wear glasses to see the screen. Am I using a tool assisted speedrun?
Wait, you wear glasses? You're not at all what I think you look. Wait, I've seen you before. Never mind.
I wear
When you're holding
contacts
that-
and glasses. Alright, fine, I wear contacts to see the screen. Then.
Because, I saw you with that image of that baby pig on your YouTube.
I'm probably not wearing glasses in that. I don't really know.
No, you're not. And it's also a dog. Do you
Well,
get my joke
it's-
about it being a baby pig?
No,
I don't even think I told you.
Like a dog.
It's all small, so I always thought it was a baby pig, and then I, like, you know how Discord enlarges them? Well, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's a dog.
Yeah.
Like, I would watch that, like, to learn Ice Booster and stuff, and I was like, oh man, this guy's so cool, he's a baby pig, like, this guy must be awesome. I always thought you were awesome because ED would always tell me about how you were planning on doing Ice Booster and stuff. I was like, damn, he must be awesome. I was like, I better do it before him or else. Because I want world record. And then, lo and behold, Kojak comes out of nowhere and does it. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, Kojak's stupid. How does he do it? No offense to Kojak.
Yeah, Kojak
But,
is
like-
really good.
Yeah. But I wouldn't really see him doing anything other than, like, you know, the standard categories, you know? Because, like, he caused the scene just trying to, like, sign up for SRL. Remember that?
Yeah. He's just not into technology and stuff. I mean,
there
it's
we
kind
go.
of an extreme
The
degree,
run's
but
done.
even still. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Alright, nice. While you're doing out of bounds, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll be right back.
Sounds good. So basically he'll be in the bathroom for the whole run.
What happened?
There was a spike.
Oh.
Which Snick told me that if there's no spikes in the thing, and then you like reset instead of pressing power button, that doesn't change anything. The only thing that changes the way the shuffler shuffles is if you power down without like the reset button. But he was wrong apparently.
Well, that all the reset button does is bridge the, like inside the Super Nintendo, it just bridges these two metal poles
Right.
to turn off power. So can you just hold down the reset button long enough? Because if you power down and power back on really fast, isn't it just the same as using the reset button?
There's something different about it apparently because it's different.
I mean, there shouldn't be. Mechanically, it does the exact same thing.
I don't think I don't think it changes the same exact piece of metal or whatever or wire.
No, it does. It does. If you move the little slider thing to click black in place, it just clicks them away from each other. But if you press the reset button, it like connects the two. I'd have to open it up again, but it's the same exact thing being altered. It's just a matter of it doing it quickly or toggling it on and off into a permanent state.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's just what Snick said, so I went by it. Didn't make much sense to me either. I mean, yeah, the reset button's basically the power button, but it has a spring mechanism in it instead of just a switch mechanism.
Yeah.
Right.
What I do is I just hold the reset button down for like a couple seconds and then I let it go.
Well, I'm saying that powering down changes the out of bounds, which I wouldn't want it to do if it worked the first time, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But it did somehow. It still changed it. I don't know. Maybe I did power down or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just missed the spike the first time. Got lucky.
Could be. That's alright though. You're still on pace for
for not shit time. Or I'm on pace for finishing. How about that?
yeah, that's it.
Because I don't really mind as long as I finish. I don't give a shit. It is kind of sad though, because I felt like I was done.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, you're pretty good at door skip, so it's just a matter of
Actually, I figured it out. It's not always the third door skip that I can't get. It's always the last door skip. So even if there's only one door skip, I can never get it.
Okay,
Like
so
my
you have
first
to
12% run, the first hour is going to be me doing door skip.
No.
It's
You're
like
gonna be
it's like
stuck on 2 places I can think of.
it's like what the damage boost in Sandy Hallway.
That's really annoying.
Actually, it wouldn't take me that long to do that. I did it without having done it before. I did it within a matter of like under 30 minutes. I know that from just ED explaining it to me, but probably less than that actually.
Well, I guess I did it without any explanation from ED, and I only did it once because I did a casual X speed playthrough like forever ago, and there was 2 ways to get out, but I chose that way because I didn't want to worry about being carried by a Dragon. So I used Blue Suit to just spark out of Dragon's room, and then I X-ray climbed up, and I got stuck in a left-facing door, climbed up, saved, jumped back down, and then got X-ray climbed in a left-facing door again to escape Coliseum. But if I hadn't done that, if I had kept Blue Suit the whole time, I could have brought it over to, you know where the little crabs are just after
Wait, explain that
Everest?
again. After Dragon, you what?
Okay, so in X speed, you used to carry Blue Suit all the way, like Ice Booster, all the way through Meridia, and you'd fight Dragon, have him carry you up, like in the Ice Booster method, then snipe him, then X-ray climb out of there, and then X-ray climb out again, so you're out of bounds in Coliseum. And then you would do out of bounds Coliseum to get to pre-Coliseum room, the one with the mock droids, where you have all the grapples on the side.
Yeah.
And then warp from there to or post-Dragon room. Or Botchrin room, sorry. Post-Botchrin room. And then you'd go back towards Aqueduct. You'd go up to that room where the crabs are. And then use a Shine Spark to get out of there. You'd have to do a diagonal one to get all the way through. But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to get carried by Dragon. So I went down there, killed Dragon, and then Shine Sparked up to the top right corner, climbed out, and then climbed up to the save one time to save, because I wasn't doing it for a speedrun, I was just doing it to complete it. And then after I saved, I did everything, but instead of going out via the Shine Spark method, I went down below to like the 12% method.
So the only thing that Speed Booster is used for, because 13% X-ray would have been a thing, except for Zeb Skip. So basically,
Yeah.
X-Ice, X-Speed, any of those are all things. Just because X-ray can do everything in Meridia.
Well, X speed was obviously out of bounds back then.
Right. At this point, though, it doesn't need to be out of bounds.
No, but good luck doing it. Trying to escape Coliseum in bounds. Like I tried it a couple times, and it's just not.
What, going to the left?
Yeah, I can't do it, and I don't want to keep trying to do it.
What's the really fucked up part about that again?
I just can't like make the jump. You have to do like a really tight jump, running off some spikes, a really tight jump.
Oh,
like,
right,
a
and then you
jump.
wall jump. Yeah.
And I just cannot do it.
Well, ED just underwater climbs because he's a bitch. Or no, wait,
Well,
he
this
can't do
is
that.
NTSC.
Yeah, he can't do that. So it was NTSC. So He's a bitch because he can't do that. I guess he didn't want to watch my 3%. He'd rather sleep. Like a bitch.
Sleep. It's gotta be. What
Yeah,
time?
he sleeps
would it
like
be?
really early in the morning there.
It's really in there. Well, let's find out.
Well, he's 6 hours
Time
ahead of me,
in
and
Germany.
it's 6 for me, so he's at it's 12 o'clock for him.
Yeah, it's noon.
Well, his last message was at about 5, so let's just say he went to bed at 11. So it looks like the majority of this run will be me trying to do the second door skip.
That's alright. You can't have a great run your first run. It just doesn't happen.
Well, I was about to. Like, it was gonna be sub-hour and everything. I can still sub-hour
But
if I
then
get
Deer
it.
Force put spikes there, so you couldn't have a great run your first run. It's all according to their plan. This is still pretty good. I mean, in my opinion, just completing a run of this is good.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I really care about, but I'd like for it to be, like, decent. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna take this, so I feel like after the first run, I'm kind of just not gonna give a shit about it. Like, kind of like what I did with
Probably.
Kaizo. Like, I didn't play it again for a while. I just, like, out of nowhere did another run. Oh, wait, no, I don't even think I finished 2 runs of that yet. I haven't. Never mind. That's what I did with Kaizo. But I didn't start, like, practicing and stuff, and then I stopped. It's just a matter of time before I get tired of this game again. Well, awesome. Fell into the door. That sucks. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to reset after each door going into this.
Yeah.
Like, I did it without
mean-
save states. Like, my first time practicing it, I did it without save states, but without, like, working on the out of bounds, you know? So I just practiced door skip, and it wasn't too bad. Dude, that Keigo at that Ripper is so awesome. I love when I accidentally do that.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
Because it's a non-down facing Keigo, so it's awesome.
So you just shoot to extend your hitbox? Is that right?
Yeah, it's easier for me because for some reason when I used to do it with L, I would hold my finger really high above L and then press down. So there's like a 0.25 second delay of me like moving my finger through air. So it made me like rarely ever get it. But shoot, it's just one quick press and my finger's always on that button. I feel like in general, shoot, the face buttons are just faster buttons to press in general.
Yeah.
That was awful.
I don't like the L&R buttons. They're very strange.
I don't know, they're the best L and R buttons I've ever seen on any controller. I mean, everything about the SNES controller is the best I've ever seen. Like, best D-pad.
Trying to think what
That's
has better
Facebook.
L&R buttons. Probably
Well, I mean,
CSM.
Xbox and like PlayStation use triggers, so I guess you can't really count that.
PS2
Plus, I don't
didn't-
like. That's true. I don't like triggers in general, though. Oh, okay. You're saying PS2 buttons. Okay. Yeah, because they
I
were the
don't
ones that.
really love the PS2 controller, but
Well, the PS2 triggers, didn't they look like PS3 ones? They just weren't triggers, they were just buttons. The L and R.
PS3 had like this weird spongy trigger thing, and then the PS2 was just extra buttons. I mean, they're in the same place, if that's what you mean.
I mean, like, they have that, like, jutting out thing, like Like there's that
No.
quarter of a circle thing on the back of the controller that it sits on, right?
No, I don't. I don't understand what you mean. But it's not like
Like
the PS3.
you know how with the triggers it sticks out a little bit so that it can actually be trigger. Like the back, like if you put it down, it seems like it has legs kind of, and then the triggers.
Oh, okay. I guess it's like arced, so you can put your fingers behind it.
Right. It's like so that the button can actually curve. It's just a piece. Like on the Xbox controller. Think about the Xbox controller. They're not just buttons that sit on the top of the controller that go horizontally. They go vertically. Or yeah, they're like vertically, like vertical to your face, basically.
Like I get what you're describing. Like you're describing the PS3 version, but the PS2 one isn't really like that.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
It's kind of the reason I don't really like the PS3 controller, even though like people are like, "Oh, it's the same as the PS2." I'm like, "Yeah, but the triggers are bad."
I really like the PS3 controller. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't like joysticks. But the D-pad on the PS3 controller is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. The PS4 D-pad's really bad, I think. It's
Oh wow,
like,
2Kit's like doing runs again for once. I never see him doing runs.
he's always doing it like this time of day.
Yeah, that's why I don't see him. Yeah, I mean everything about the Xbox controllers just sucks. I mean, think about the original ones; they were just way too bulky. The latter ones, the 360 ones, they're just the D-pads are horrible. The joysticks are pretty shitty. The face
think
buttons are bad. I don't know how you can mess up face buttons, but they did it.
The Xbox One is controller's better than the PS4 one, I think.
I've never like used either.
My brother has all the consoles, that's why I can use them.
Yeah, with which he
You're
never
allowed-
plays, or with
I don't really-
which he never uses.
Oh, yeah.
Rip eating the 44. I can still sub
Like-
out if I get it like soon. Like within the next minute. Like on this loading of my save.
Let's see.
I love the way the
44,
parlor music
42.
sounds. I love the way the parlor music sounds when you fast forward. It's like there's that that's like it's like a choir. It's so funny.
I don't think I've heard it sped up.
I use speed up like I was using speed up in this room a lot today because I was working on that strat and I had an SMV, and so I had to keep fast forwarding to the part where he was aligned properly so I could figure out what the positioning of the screen was and stuff. Which in the end I didn't even use the positioning of Samus or the positioning of the screen that he had in the SMB. I just went, alright, I just need to normalize the screen positioning by just walking all the way to the right. And then from there I kind of did random shit and I hoped that it would just be perfectly aligned with some form of just turning over and over again, whether it be in the air or on the ground, and like X-ray turning and then turning back, you know, to move yourself forward slowly. And in the end, it ended up just requiring X-ray turnarounds with normal turnarounds in between, which I was very glad about. I always get lucky like that. Like I can't remember what strat it was, but there was one where I was trying to figure out like, oh, it was the Crystal Flash. Normalized Crystal Flash. Fusta said to do it with a farm bug. And so I went to the farm bug and I just froze it when it was at its peak. And then it was the perfect height, like, coincidentally. Except
Convenient.
the one in the... Okay, the one in Pink Brinstar, I checked, that was the perfect height. Both the ones in Pink Brinstar. But the one in the early Supers room, that one is half of a pixel too low. I don't really know why. Or, sorry, too high. So you need to actually freeze it just a little bit too early. It's hard to do. But you can get a visual cue for it and stuff. I had one. And then I never use that strat anymore now because ED has the new one. So unless you have ice and you can't collect any more items, ED's is better.
I'll probably end up using that for some puzzles that require.
Well, it should be pretty
obtaining
useful for
Wild
What's it
Encounters.
called? No. Well, no. Well, yeah. Well, no. I mean, if you want to be good about it, just do Crystal Flash or Spark Suit via Crystal Flash and then get grabbed by Metroid. Then just do normal Zeb Skip, and then, because you can just hold L when you do Zeb Skip to jump straight.
Oh wait, hold on. Anacondas is pretty broken now. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Brainless. Sabotage glitch must
Glisp.
glitch. Okay. Must be performed. This is defined as quick exams. Okay. None of the 4 main bosses may be killed. Shine
So you
Spark
just,
Leather Brain
all you do is do
Tuesdays.
GT code. That's the whole solution.
No.
Well, okay, the really hard thing about it was, he made you have to figure out, like, how to do Zeb Skip with Blue Suit. You can't just do that. You can't
don't
just,
need
like,
blue suit.
well, at the time you needed it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't,
But
you can't
that's why I
just
think it's
force
broken
people.
now. You can just do Spike Spark.
Well, not even that. You can just get it from the Metroid. That's what I'm saying. Crystal Flash and get grabbed by the Metroid while you're Crystal Flashing. Perfect. You could do normal X-Ray and Datorian so that you can save. That would take a
you
while,
can
though.
Wait, sorry, say again? Crystal Flash get grabbed by the Metroid?
Big Metroid, yeah.
You can get blue suit that way?
Flash Suit. You don't want
Oh,
Blue Suit, or else you're going to have to do his method of... You're going to have to
Right,
figure
right,
it out on your
right,
own,
right.
unless you want to watch his
Right.
his solution.
I
That's
said
what I'm
blue
saying.
Suit, but I meant
It's
Flash
pretty-
suit.
It's pretty shitty that he just does that. Like, imagine if I didn't have the video on my YouTube channel of how to reset the escape using space-time. That's the whole reason I put it there, was because no one knew how to do it. I didn't want people blindly trying to figure out how to do a trick.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever figure out how to do that. I like I like the new solution better. Getting Flash suit from Baby Metroid.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler, to be honest. Less shitty. The only cool thing about that solution was the, I guess the space-time into Torian, and then the blue suits, that'd be much, but no one would know how to do that.
Space time.
Yeah, he did space-time entrance into Torian, which he didn't even need to do. He could have
How?
just done the X-ray one.
Oh, GT code.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. So you're supposed to use GT.
Yeah, it's one of those annoying, just like do GT code and then just try and figure out how to do this one random trick. You know, it's a one-trick pony.
No, what I was gonna do was just get X-ray and X-ray climb into Lower North Fair.
I mean, to be fair, why didn't he just ban GT code? Even if he was doing the Crystal Flash method, you can still do it. I guess he thought you had the space-time in Torian, but he shouldn't have thought that. His puzzle would be 20 times cooler if he banned GT code. That's for sure.
I guess, yeah.
Because then you gotta like do the hell run to get speed booster and stuff, and then like gotta collect Crystal Flash ammo if you're doing it that way and everything. Then X-ray
Yeah.
Datorian. To be fair, I feel like no puzzle in the world should force X-ray Datorian just because it sucks so much. But it's perfectly okay to force that. My puzzle forces it. I love my puzzle so much. It's just a combination of just, like difficult tricks
Which one?
that no
Overdue
one really knows
reward.
about. The newest one. I mean, because it's basically your puzzle where you're trying to like credit ED's very blue suit. It's just like that, except I used like multiple ones of ED's random tricks.
Mhm.
That's how I figured out to do the puzzle. I was watching all of his videos, and then like a couple of them kind of fell into place together, and I was like, wait, I could make something out of this. Like he had the method to get past Wreck Ship into Forgotten Highway without killing Phantom. He had that X climb, and then he had the Forgotten Highway bomb jump, and then like they were just it all fit into place perfectly. And like the XLX navigation through Meridia videos. Like ED's channel basically solves that puzzle.
Yeah.
and one video from my channel. Because the space-time thing. I was actually going to change it, add a little piece of story to it after you get the missile, and it says like, whoa, this was not the secret weapon you were expecting. You know, she knew you were going to come to get, you know the story behind my thing, right?
I know the story that's written on the puzzle.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you mean.
So then, like, it would say, like, she knew you were coming, she hid the secret weapon. And then the new goal, it would say, now collect the super missile and criteria. So you would need to X-climb, because you wouldn't have speed booster.
Oh, okay. Huh. That'd be kind of cool. It would take forever, but kind of cool.
Yeah. Plus, you need to bomb jump across that, suitless. Or, without being able to see. Like, that would just be
You need to
making
jump a
bullshit.
bit.
Most people can hardly even horizontal bomb jump in general.
Yeah. Like me, I can't do it at all. That would be a useful thing to practice.
Yeah, it comes in handy.
Eventually.
It definitely helped, like, with ROM hacks and stuff. Oh, look at this. The spike is back. Well, that's fun. What to do, Shremin?
Jump over it. Right?
I did it. I'm awesome.
Or did you just nudge your way forward?
Mhm.
Nice. This part of the out of bounds is really easy. At least.
The other one is easier. This one you have to get into that door transition. It's hard.
The 50-50 one.
No, this one isn't 50-50. There's no 50-50 stuff in this. Hold on one second. Alright, nice. That's the door transition I just did right there. If you saw me item selecting, my method for timing, because basically you know what it's like above the like, you know where you spawn that door. Okay, you know how when you X climb in any percent glitch,
I know that
you're
transition. I know where it is. If that's what you're asking.
So I align to that right wall, and then I use my item selecting as a timer. I do it 9 times, like about as fast as I can. I kind of have like a BPM for it at this point. I do that 9 times, and then that is and then I turn around after the 9th.
Okay.
Damn it. Snick is a better method though that uses auto shot firing, but I use my method still because it hasn't failed me yet.
Yeah, I remember.
His is basically just align to that wall, turn to the left, hold shot, and then start running at the same time you start holding shot, and then it'll go 1, 2, 3. It'll go. Yeah, it'll go 1, 2, 3, and then as soon as you hear the third one, turn to the right. That one's also perfectly consistent, but I like mine. It's unique.
I'd probably use Snicks, honestly, because I don't have to rely on any BPM. But as long as it works for you.
It's not even
fine.
a BPM that I memorize. I kind of just press it as fast as I can.
Sure, yeah. But you know what I mean, like, there is...
Yeah, there's some like... Exactly. Well, actually, it's really, really, like, a lot of leniency, to be honest. Like, you could even just go to the left, and there's that spot where you kind of get pushed downward, and it makes the sound of you landing, kind of. Once you hear that, hold right, and that will also put you through perfectly. That's a little less consistent. I'm really good at... I just fucked it up. I was about to say I'm really glad that I got good at this, and then I said I'm really glad that I'm good, and then I fucked it up.
Oh.
But this won't even be sub-hour. Rip, good run. But this should be sub-1, like 15 or so, if I don't fuck my dick. I'm excited to finally finish. Like, this is a done run now, because I don't have to do door skip. I have 100% consistent strat to get stuck in the door, so even if I do fuck up the X-ray somehow, I'll be okay. Which I did only do the X-ray method once. The method that I use, I only tried it once. But I'm pretty confident that it'll work. I tested it on emulator, and it was... like the timing that I use now for how long to hold X-ray.
Yeah, when I was learning this category, I'm like, okay, things that are going to be hard to do. Door skip. So I'm like, okay, I'll practice that later. So I learned all the out of bounds doing it on emulator. I'm like, okay, this is really easy out of bounds. Whatever. And then I got to the part where I had to do memory watch for figuring out Ceres and everything. I'm like, well, I don't want to do this. So then I just didn't. That was the end of it.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing the memory watch. I felt like Snick and ED because I really admire them for all the work that they do with like the learning the game and stuff. So I finally like felt like I was one of them. I was like, oh man, I'm figuring shit out, you know. And like when I was discovering like the normalized crystal spark strat and everything, I felt like ED because I was like testing and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then like earlier today when I was doing the normalized stuck in door setup and everything, like those were all really fun. And I was using memory watch and everything. It was like, whoa, I'm ED.
Like when I was figuring out good setups for all of Ice Booster, it was the only time I'd actually figured out something on my own. So I really like, hey, I actually did something.
Yeah.
But the memory watch stuff, like, just I'm slightly confused. I'm using someone else's computer because I don't have a PC. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna do this right now. Do it some other time. And then never went back to it.
Alright, hopefully I get 220s from these guys. They'll be nice. Then I can just fucking leave. I want to have enough room to hit the spikes at least once by accident. Great, a power bomb. The waiver dropped me a fucking power bomb. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's good, because then all the fire fleas will give you health on the way back.
Yeah. %4 chance. 4%, or 4 out of 101, or 102% chance. Are you kidding me?
Did you seriously take a hit from that?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen. Well, I was really confused because I couldn't find my D&D one because I recently changed the URL for some reason. I don't know why I did that. And so I was like confused because it had a different. It didn't have the little smiley face thing. That's the icon because I changed the URL. I changed it to dnd.net/sm, which is a redirect that redirects you to the main page thingy. So it doesn't have a little smiley face.
You don't like the smiley face?
I do like the smiley face. And it wasn't there.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, never mind.
I actually had a strat for farming all 3 of these waivers, but it was kind of slow.
Nice missiles.
Yeah, these guys hate me today. Alright, whatever, I'm going with this. I don't even have enough. I don't have enough health to survive one accidental spike hit, but whatever. Fuck, no, this is gonna be the one time that I fuck this up. I've spent enough time here, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna get 2 missile packs, watch.
I mean, might as well farm. Because you already farmed this long.
Exactly. Plus, it's not like this is world record one. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm full. Alright, so now, a lot of people just stand next to this door. Like, right up against it. But I like to go inside the shell because it hit me somehow. I don't really know. But I'm gonna not go inside the shell this time just to try to mess myself up. Nope, did the strat perfectly as I normally do, so there was no reason to farm for so long. Actually, at all.
Yeah, because if you do it on the way there, you just can't hit that fire flea. I liked your last run where you killed all the fire fleas and couldn't see anything. And you're just like, I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, and then I made that really weird noise. I was like, meh! And then I landed and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you went out of your way to kill that fire flea in the one that's just floating there on the way back.
Because I wanted
Why are
it.
you doing that?
Oh, the one that like you like came and clicked the drop from?
Yeah.
I thought I might be able to get it if I were awesome. I'm not awesome. Ah, I love the Red Brimstone music. It's so like Chinese. Forgetting my
I'm excited
explosion.
for.
What?
I'm just excited for like the idea of new music in hacks because there's a lot of hacks that have different music.
This
I think it's
game's
kinda
music
cool.
still hasn't gotten old for me yet, so I don't really
Well,
care about new music.
I do like the music in this game. It's just like Leorn's hack, for instance. It has the
Oh
Metroid
yeah, I
Prime
like that a lot.
music in it. What's that?
I said I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I should not save before this just to like make this all the more meaningful.
No,
Because I really don't. I don't need to at all.
Well, you should save anyway.
I am. Oh, I should have turned off Morphball first. Fuck me. So yeah, as per usual, I forgot to split for X-ray. This wouldn't be a low percent glitch run without no splitting for X-ray.
The only time I would ever split, I think, is if I was running any percent and I had like sub 45. But I feel like until then, I don't see the reason to split.
Well, I'm using splits for this because it's actually really important. Because then I can like be like, all right, it took me 3 hours to do door skip that time, and yet somehow I still PB'd, you know?
I guess.
Because basically all the splits are just door skip. Like I said, I should have one for before X-ray, but after.
But
doing
like, there's
door
nothing
skip.
you can really. Like, they are all door skips, so there's that knowing that having that knowledge of where it took you a long time really doesn't do anything.
Well,
for
no,
you.
because
You
then I
can really
go, okay,
prepare.
I've been improving on my door skip, or I go, okay, I had trouble with door skip this time for some reason.
Well, like, that's what I mean, though. The whole run is door skip, so you're like, well,
No, that's
where
not
did I
true.
screw up? Door skip. I don't know.
I see what you're saying, and it makes a lot of sense, but
I just don't think you need numbers to know, like, you have a problem with door skip. You'll just know because you've been doing it.
to be honest, I only really like the splits just because it fills up the stream. Also, I like the images. I like to come up with clever images and clever names.
Yeah, fair enough.
It took me
I
a
just
while
don't
though
like
because
pressing
I deleted
splits.
my my live split is set to slow. Wow, I can't talk. My live split is set to slow 6 splits at a time. Imagine you understood what I said. And so, oh fuck me. And so I deleted one of my splits. It was the save before doing the first door skip. I had a split for that save right there. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so I had a split for that, right? Well then, I deleted it because I was like, that split's meaningless. It's always going to be like, you know, 450 or so. So then, I was like, shit, now I have this empty space here. So I had to come up with a random split, and I thought of this game has an intro. I still haven't thought of an image to put for it yet. So you like how easy that strat is to set up? 17 turnarounds with X-ray turning to the left, and then just run forward, one arm pump, it's really lenient, and then you're through.
I mean, you'd have to write that down for me again later, and I'd have to see it again. But yeah, that looks awesome. If it's just like you say, just numbers and then running,
Yay!
then that's easy.
Yeah, it is. I have the SMV on it. I posted it on the Discord. I also explained what I just explained to you in the Discord as well. Also, I just fucked up the door transition because I wasn't paying attention.
Good thing you said.
Yeah, really. Also, good thing that strat's the easiest thing ever. I don't have to get pissed off. That is the worst part about doing this X-ray thing, though. That I need to pass that door transition not once, but twice now. Before, I only used to have to pass that transition once. But for some reason, the first time passing it, I like to use the map method, because the map blinker stops blinking after you get into a certain out of boundsness, and so I used to use that as my cue. Like I do that for GT code, but it's not as consistent as doing like one of Snick's methods or something, you know.
What I do is, assuming I know what you're talking about, what I do is I listen to the music. It's all like bum, or whatever, and I just do triplet one. I just like listen to the beat of the music and do triplets. And on one, I turn around. I line myself up to the door, run left, and then on one, I turn around. And that gets me down without touching any transitions.
Yeah, I used to use the music as a cue for X-ray, but then it's so like hard to tell when it's gonna go bum ba bum 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 bum, because that was the part that I used. So you're like, all right, it's gonna do it now, and then you start moving, or you start doing the X-ray or whatever, and you're like, oh wait, it didn't do it. So you're like, oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, as long as I beat... What was Snick's fastest multi-save one again? It was like a 120 something, right?
A multi-save?
Yeah, his fastest
let me find out
multi-save
for you.
one. It's on DND on the 2% page, I think.
Yeah, I'll find it. You already passed it. It's an hour and 5 seconds.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. That's okay.
I went too far that time, I think, but we'll see. Yep, I did. Fuck, I don't know how I messed up the easiest strat. Probably because I did it too fast.
Oh,
It's
no,
okay,
it's
though.
because on your last turnaround, I think you
I know, I walked forward, yeah. Because I was doing it too fast, I was too excited. I'll just do door skip instead, why not?
No. You're so close.
I can finally show off this awesome trick that I figured out. But you can see why this is a slow setup. I think if you do it first try though, it's not too much slower than just doing door skip, to be honest. Like, even if you get door skip first try, you still have to do all that out of bounds and everything, you know? I'd say it's probably about like 10 to 15 seconds slower, just because of the X-ray climb and everything.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're so confident in your door skip abilities,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
then
Like, it
sure,
would only be...
but-
You'd only do the door skip method if you were like a TAS, or a theory TAS.
yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna TAS all the puzzles, because they're nice short little projects. And they'll be good to like get me... Like when I first start TASing, they'll be nice small projects to get me used to it and everything.
Are you going to task the intended methods? No, I guess not.
No, just as fast as I can do it. But I'll try and limit the like bomb skip doing and stuff.
Like for totals,
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't
totally
break
should
his
not
like
do
that. I totally shouldn't. I can't believe you laughed. You must have a shitty sense of humor.
It is also 4:30 in the morning.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do some hacks tomorrow. All those ones that ED suggested.
There we go. Yeah. We should also work on the difficulties for the puzzles at some point. Almost forgot to turn morph off. I turned you down because I'm doing something.
No problem.
I don't know where the fuck I was. What the hell? I don't know why the fuck that just happened, but that was fucked up. She just like wasn't in the right spot anymore for some reason. She was just like, nah, fuck it.
Oh.
Well, I've got 20 minutes before school, so. Yeah, I don't know.
So you got up early.
I never went to bed.
Oh. Well, you can sleep in class.
Yeah. I'm gonna fall asleep when I get home and I'm gonna miss dinner. Hopefully we're not having something good tonight. Hopefully it's like liverwurst, leftover stew, or something really shitty.
I would fall asleep. I would fall asleep every day in calculus my senior year, and every time after class my girlfriend would yell at me like, "Hey, did you fall asleep in calculus again?" I was like, "Nope." And then I'd have this giant red line across my forehead from the like side of the desk.
Yeah.
Just like totally gave it away.
What year are you in right now?
What year?
Like in college?
Oh, I'm a senior. Well, I'll be done in a semester.
You still dating that girl?
No.
Hey.
Definitely not.
Was she hot?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I wouldn't use the word hot, but she's attractive.
Oh, like, so she's not super sexy, like, you wouldn't bang her, but she's pretty? Like, you'd kiss
No,
her?
that's just like... I feel like the word hot describes a certain type of girl.
Well, okay,
Like,
I use hot
more
more for sexiness. And then I use pretty for, like, kissability. And then I use cute for, like, cuddleability.
I found her attractive. She's why I dated her. Well, not the only reason, but
She had money too. Well, I didn't.
yes. Those high school girls, they got that money.
I know where I was now. I was at the right spot. I just had morph off like a fucking dumbass. Can you believe that?
Too bad. Too bad, so sad, I guess.
Alright, bounce ball time. Shh. Nice. Alright, BPM time. Alright, cross your fingers and hope to God. I forgot to copy my save file, so... It's hard hitting that elevator because there's no, like, background. Yeah, dude, I'm really psyched. What if I actually got it?
That'd be cool.
Would be cool. Up sub 130 at least. Hey, maybe I'll even beat my 100 time.
What is your 100 time? 124? Sometimes I forget that you started doing hundo all the time.
Yes!
The last Metroid is
You're in
in
there?
captivity.
Yep.
The galaxy
Nice.
is at peace.
My 100 time is a 1:24:11. I'm at 1:19:30. I'm starting the cutscene. You think I'll beat my hundo? I think so.
Good.
Well, it takes
I
2
don't
minutes to
know.
land after Ceres. So, like, if you start your timer, you're gonna be at like 2:10 when you land. however long the cutscene is. If the cutscene's like 5 minutes, then it'll be like just shorter than my hundo time. Did I say 5? I meant 3.
I don't know how long the cutscene is. It feels like an eternity every time I have to redo it.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, now I'll know how long it is. I started at like 1:19:30, so we'll see. It's about, I'm gonna guess like 2 minutes. Because it's almost over already, and I'm at 1 minute and 20 seconds. I mean, 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 10 seconds now. And it's like halfway over. I'm gonna say it's a minute and a half.
I do love how this category has it so you land and then immediately...
Oh, I forgot to take damage, so now I actually have to take damage off Ceres. The way you do it would be to take damage, and then you get to Ceres with it, and you're already beeping, you know?
I guess, but you don't want to be beeping. Oh, you mean after doing X-ray, you take damage. I understand.
No, I mean, what's the good at being beeping while you're doing X-ray? Oh, it messes up your audio cues. You can even use that as a cue. You can use it as a cue for X-ray. Don't you keep beeping while you have X-ray? Or while you're X-raying?
Yeah.
Dude, because the beeping of the BPM of the beeping is like about the same as the BPM that I use. It's like, here, let me do it for you. It's 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So I mean, that's kind of like it. All right, so the cutscene's the cutscene's just about 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I should beat my hundo time.
It is cool too that like pretty much everything is in the game. Like you talk about, like in some category at least there's, because you skip the opening cutscene.
Oh right, yeah, everything about the game is in the game.
Yeah.
Even
You save the animals 90% glitched and low percent glitched.
Yeah. But you never visit them. You never have to visit them. That room is never in any speedruns. Wait, no. So yeah. And Forgotten Highway, or I guess 100% math.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because yeah, 100% map takes care of the entire map. This takes care of the intro and everything.
Save the animal RTA.
Then you would just do 90% glitched.
No,
How about
I mean, to save the animals, but you like the caveat is you have to do it by traditional methods.
No, how about just visit the animals, taunt the animals, how about that?
What's that?
Taunt the animals.
Oh.
You have to do X-ray, you'd have to do Shine Spark Deep Door stuff to X-ray.
Or no, it's die with the animals.
Yeah, how about that? Die with the animals. And for some reason it saves them.
It's comforting them in death.
No, they live somehow. They hide inside your body, and you shoot for them.
The whole point of save the animals was to just visit that room. So as long as you're visiting the room.
Well, no. How about die with the animal? My alarm just went off. It scared the shit out of me. Could you hear it?
Yeah, I could hear it.
Oh my god. It's so loud. Like
really loud.
You should have seen me. You should have seen me jump. I wish I had camera. Like my whole face shook. All the skin on my face shook. I like to imagine that all the skin on my face shook. I'm gonna beat my 100 time by like 30 seconds. And I have just time to get ready for school. My alarm just went off. Dude, it's like lightning and thunder outside in the game. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I like how there's that like curiosity music too. It's like diddly diddly doo. Alright, 123.39. Nicey nice. Alright, I'm gonna start getting ready for school while the shit's playing. Alright. Did you hear what I said? I said I'm gonna start getting ready for school while this is going.
Okay.
Wait, I want to see the animals. I don't think I've ever saved the animals before, like, knowingly, I guess. I mean, I've saved them in, like, puzzles. But that was, like, it was basically I was being forced to. But this is, like, out of my own discretion that I saved them.
I think it gets saved in low percent glitch. It doesn't any percent, I know that.
No, it does get saved, I just saw it. It always gets saved.
Okay. 25.
Yo, when's Easter? Oh, you're not there anymore? Damn.
Did you ask me something?
I asked you when Easter was.
Oh, I don't know. Sunday or something.
Look it up.
Is it in April or March?
No, it's definitely March. Deer Force.
Deer Force. Oh.
Oh wow, the D can't be displayed on my thing. I thought I had 3 bots for a second. Watch it be like 5% somehow. Oh, 3%!
Sick.
Yeah, man, I finished.
You done did it.
Well, it was very fun hanging out for like the entire night. I gotta leave now. Well, very soon. So, I'll see you later, dude.
See ya. Have fun at school.